Hi, welcome to my channel. This is JC Rock and Metal Reviews. My name is John. Today we'll be doing the hard rock albums of 1981. So all of these albums are killer. They're all from well-known bands, and I'm even going to take it to 11 because there are so many good releases this year. So let's get started. So I'm kind of working on my setup here. I'm just gonna have a little painting here I did. This is acrylic painting on canvas. It's kind of a Jimi Hendrix. I did this a few years ago. I have some more paintings in the other room, but I've been working on my background. I think my background has been kind of like lacking. A lot of these other channels, they have these big walls of vinyl, and I haven't really had much to offer in the back. So with that being said, let's start. Number 1, Motley Crue, Too Fast for Love. So this is their debut album, one of the best in their catalog. It's raw, it's heavy. I probably could have included it on the metal albums list in my other video, but this is one of their top albums. The band really took a dip after their second album, but I always go back to this one. The Live Wire is a really great track. It kind of has a very traditional heavy metal, almost like an Iron Maiden-esque sound to it. At number 2, I have Leppard High Dry. So this is their second studio album, and often considered one of their best. It kind of molds into they're more of a pop-oriented sound like they did on Pyromania and Hysteria. You know, those albums were breakouts. But this is a solid album because it does retain their heavier sound. Power ballad, Bringing on the Heartbreak. Instrumental, Switch 625. So this is a very good song. So at number 3, I have ACCDC, For Those About to Rock. So I've talked about this a lot. I'm not going to spend too much time. It often gets overshadowed because Back in Black came out around the same time, only a year before. And also at the same time, they were releasing a lot of the older Bon Scott albums like Dirty Deeds. Again, I'll link some of my videos to the end of this video so you can check out some of my ACDC content. Next is Van Halen, Fair Warning. This is their 4th album. One of the heaviest and one of the preferred albums from the David Lee Roth era. So Main Street has really cool two-handed tapping intro. It's really cool. I remember trying to learn this in the guitar when I was first learning. It has Unchained. This is a classic Van Halen song. It's kind of similar to songs like Panama and Running with the Devil. And the last 2 songs are really cool. Sunday Afternoon in the Park has these really strange alien futuristic sounds. It's definitely an interesting track. At number 5, I have Blue Oyster Cult, Fire of Unknown Origin. This is their 8th album, produced by Martin Birch. It has the top 40 hit Burning for You, but it has some cool deep cuts. Veteran of Psychic Wars. This is a favorite of Metallica. They've covered it. It's a favorite of Lars Ulrich. This track was included in the animated film that came out in 1981 called Heavy Metal. It has the classic Blue Oyster Cult sound. It has kind of an 80s sound to it too. Next, I have Rush with Moving Pictures. So this is probably one of my favorite Rush albums of all time. I never get tired of it. I had it when I was younger. It brings back a lot of memories. The first 4 songs are classics: Tom Sawyer, Red Bar Cheddar, YYZ. That's a cool instrumental. And Limelight. It includes one of their proggier songs, the 11-minute Camera Eye. Goes into Witch Hunt, and it closes off with Vital Signs. I think a lot of Rush purists don't really like this album as much, but for me, maybe for the nostalgic effect it has on me, this is one of my top. Okay, at number 7, I have Whitesnake, Come and Get It. So this album has a very like deep purple sound. It was very successful in the UK. Reached #2 on their charts. It has 2 singles, Don't Break My Heart, Would I Lie to You. This was also produced by Martin Birch. And this is one of their stronger albums. So it's very good. Check it out. At 8, I have Triumph with Allied Forces. This is their 5th album. Many people consider this to be like the definitive Triumph album. It reached #23 on the Billboard charts. Some of the notable tracks are Magic Power, Fight the Good Fight. So this is straightforward hard rock. I mentioned them in their last video for 1980, but this is probably the better album. At #9, I have Don't Say No by Billy Squire. So this is his 2nd album, and it's kind of a breakout for him. This one brings back a lot of childhood memories. I think I had the cassette for this one. A lot of big songs on it. Lonely as the Night, In the Dark, My Kind of Lover, and The Stroke. It's very guitar heavy. His style is kind of like Jimmy Page, maybe like the Led Zeppelin kind of sound on some of the songs. These albums were played on AOR radio stations, which is album-oriented rock stations. At 10, I have Journey Escape. So this is a big album. Don't Stop Believing, Who's Crying Now, They Still Ride, Open Arms. Another good deep cut is Stone in Love. Now, we know Journey. We have Steve Perry on vocals, Neil Schon on guitar. But Journey has a really good bass sound. The guy's name is Ross Ballery. And he's very underrated because if you listen to these Journey albums, really, they have a really good low-end, really good bass sound. So check out the Journey albums and really listen to them. They have a really nice sound to them. So I have that as my #10, and I'm going to include a bonus. Foreigner 4. So I included this. This is a big album too. Urgent, Waiting for a Girl Like You, and Jukebox Hero. So these were very popular on the AOR radio station back in the day. This was a 7 times platinum album, and definitely give this album a listen. It's good. Hold on. I had like a Mike Pence thing going on. Okay, let me close out the video. I'm not as far as recommendations, they're all top shelf albums. Maybe the Whitesnake album might be a little lower than the others. Triumph for me, but the other ones are all like 10 out of 10 albums. They're all classics. Next, I'm thinking of doing 1980 again because there are a lot of albums I missed, but they're more classic rock albums. So I'll probably do something like 1980, the best classic rock albums, or something like that. Okay, that's all. Comment below, let me know if there was anything I missed, any albums from that year or any other years do you think were relevant, should I cover? Let me know in the comments section. Please like and subscribe, and I'll see you soon. Keep on rocking.